Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports.
Taken at the goal line. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. The numbers for Williams a week ago: 18 carries, 74 yards, and a touchdown.
As always, priority number 1 for them is to secure the win this week. But priority number 2, this guy right now who is 6th in the league in rushing. They want to give him that push to get him into the top 5 and really earn the status of being one of the best ground games in the NFL, as well as him being one of the league best, too.
Third play in this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3. Play action. It's Wilson. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Kenneth Murray with a big-time sack on 3rd down. It's a loss of 7.
Anytime you sack Russell Wilson, that's a win for the defense. But to get him here on his opening drive of the ballgame, that's a really big win for that defense.
And the goal every week, keep him in the pocket. Don't let him get to the perimeter, because when he's in the open field, not only can he hurt you, but also you lose sight of receivers downfield, and they'll hurt you with big plays.
This will be fielded at the 17.
So that a 56-yard punt with a 14-yard return.
And it'll be Charger football here as they take over.
Herbert and the Chargers now with a 1st and 10.
At the 31-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And this is caught. First catch for Keenan Allen. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The drive starting with a 1st down, 11 yards on that pickup.
That was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
Being chased out left. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. Herbert now. That's complete to the tight end, Everett. That helps the completion percentage, but not much else, and now it's 3rd and 10.
Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains.
Finds the open man. It's Mike Williams. And this is going to be another 1st down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 43. They give him 14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs. Again, Herbert. Trying to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. A.J. Boye with a pick.
And the Broncos are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line.
Good starting position for the Broncos here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll start by running the option to the right. Oh, look at the juke.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
An excellent run of 22 yards on the keeper and also a 1st down. Throwing is Wilson.
Got an open man here. It's K.J. Hamler. And he'll be brought down at the 27.
Now it looks like we've got a Bronco that's banged up on the play. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Here's Wilson. Throw right side, complete to Williams.
And they're going to get this down inside the 20.
To throw again on 2nd down. Wilson.
That's caught left side by Judy. And he's going to be taken down right at the 10-yard line. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10.
Out of the gun. Here's Wilson. flush to his right. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down. Now they'll toss it out right to Williams. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
A timeout here for an injured player. Definitely not what this defense wants to see. It's Khalil Mack who's in some discomfort. More from L.A. in a moment.
Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. Now it's Wilson. And this is caught by Sutton. Touchdown Broncos. A great effort there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Broncos take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
The Chargers get set to go here for their second drive. And threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Herbert's throw there complete to Allen.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Charger football to start quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
The Chargers come into this one still undefeated despite the 1 tie. And off to exactly the start you're hoping for. Nothing for the fan base to complain about, at least not yet. Nowhere to go for Herbert, and he's going to go down.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
Every offense tells you they want to come out and start fast. That's not unusual at all. But this group, they've yet to get much rolling through their first 2 drives. It looks like they're going to have to give up the football again after this one.
And look at this. It's a fake. And this is caught. And the gamble pays off. They get the first. A big breakdown defensively there on the fake punt. Turns into a huge play and a first down.
But that last throw, Charles, puts him over 15,000 yards passing now for his career.
And Brandon, they're not going to stop the game and give him the game ball here, but that's still a pretty impressive number, and he's got plenty of more good football ahead of him. Although I would say the team should give him a game ball after it's all over.
And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30.
That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays. First down, and they stick with Eckler. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at second down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning it in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Here's Herbert. Forced out to his left. But he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line.
Herbert able to show his wheels as he gets the first.
Evident there that he learned his lesson from the last drive. No way he was going to force a throw that time. When nothing broke open, kept it, and ended up running for a first down himself.
Touchdown! Mike Williams, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Chargers are an extra point away from drawing level. Good bounce-back drive right there through the pick on drive number 1. Drive number 2 leads them right down the field into the end zone.
Agree totally. Excellent bounce back. Tremendous poise. Confidence never lost. And obviously he transmitted that to his teammates as well. What a really nice drive.
McManus's point after is good. And we are tied at 7. A 10-play drive that time.
And in the end, it was Mike Williams who capped the drive with a touchdown reception.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
Fields it right around the goal line. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. Russell Wilson, the Bronco offense heading out. He had the short touchdown pass on their previous drive, and they'll begin again here on 1st and 10.
Wilson. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked up by J.C. Jackson.
And the Chargers are going to take possession of the football.
Well, look, we're watching a quarterback here that's obviously been around for a long time. That's a throw he wishes he had back.
He certainly does, but as you well know, this is a guy that's used to taking a few chances, used to fitting it into tight windows. These are throws that he's made before. Didn't happen to get it completed in this case.
Here's Mike Williams now as his guys head back out to go on offense. There's a lot of talk in training camp about him getting off to a hot start this year, saying that they needed that. Well, he's done it through the first month.
Kind of reminds me of one of those great musical groups where one person has their name out front and they have the backups, right? He's the guy out front because the backups, they're doing what they're supposed to be doing. But we're going to the headliner each and every time. And that's not easily done because, you know, the defenses are kicking towards him right now. That means he's fighting his way through traffic, finding ways to get open, even when he's not supposed to be.
Running on 1st down, Eckler. And they get to him quickly here as he's stopped right around the 13. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7.
8 yards to go on 2nd down.
Now it's Herbert. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
This is a half where not just the coverage, but the entire defense is setting the tone in this game.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Back to throw here, Herbert. On the screen, this is Eckler. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
And that could be one of those turning point plays in a ball game. A field goal gets you the lead here, but they want to make a statement and get 6 points. And they're certainly going to get that opportunity as they get the conversion and set up 1st and goal.
Now Herbert got to get him to the line in a hurry.
Trying to punch it in with Eckler. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Chargers.
Austin Eckler with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Chargers have moved out in front.
Now McManus for the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. That time a 6-point drive.
And it's Austin Eckler who finishes things off with a touchdown run.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away.
Taking it about the 1. K.J. Hamler returning it. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
And Denver getting set to take the field.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive because remember last time out, they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down.
On 3rd down, Wilson. And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1.
On is the punter Scott here as he gets this one away.
This is taken at the 15. A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The Chargers going to take over now late in this first half. And with a 14-7 lead, they might just be happy to take this thing on into the tunnel.
That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Perfect example of the kind of attitude you have to play defensive back in the NFL. You want to be the only defender around, and you want them to challenge you. And on that play, he came through.
Wide open. It's Allen, complete. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half.
Off the play fake to Eckler, it's Herbert.
This is caught by Williams.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45.
Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop him with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
Herbert will give this one to Eckler. And a pretty good burst right there as he'll take this down to the 33.
And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. It's Eckler again.
And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there, second down. Stop made by Marlon Davidson.
And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the left hash, this from 46. The kick by McManus is good, and that will do it for this first.
A look around the NFL. We'll have to wait for postgame because we are moving right through halftime and on to the third quarter.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon.
This taken in at the goal line. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20. Call it the 21. The Chargers getting ready to go here to start this third quarter. Herbert going to lead up the Chargers here, 1st and 10.
At their own 21.
He'll hand off here to Eckler.
And he'll be brought down here at the 28.
46 yards rushing for him now to this point.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Eckler now between the tackles. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. A nickel set defensively for the Broncos here on 3rd down. They'll try to pick up the first with Eckler. And he's got some space here. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Up the middle with Eckler. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
And that's what this defense is going to need to do more in the second half. Good pressure that time, forces some indecision in the backfield. He's going to wind up being taken down for a nice loss.
Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete.
This defense can use some more of these types of plays. How about him reading it, driving on the football, and he's right there for the pass breakup.
Going to throw on 3rd down with Herbert. And the throw there going to be incomplete. So good coverage there defensively as it looks like they'll force a punt on this opening drive of the 3rd.
Well, let's coach them up a little bit from right here in the booth. That's exactly what they needed to do. They need to start stringing together some stops, turning the ball over back to their offense, and trying to get back into this game.
A couple scores down, but they can eat into that quickly with a nice drive here on the other side. A 41-yard punt there with no return. And it'll be 1st and 10 Broncos from deep in their own territory. Now Wilson on 1st down. And this will be incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
And he's able to break out one tackle, but then quickly brought down.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. From the gun, it's Wilson. He'll let this go deep for Sutton. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Derwin James with a pick.
And the Chargers are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line. Well, that one was in the air for an agonizingly long time.
Just begging to be picked off, wasn't it? It's one thing if you're throwing a ball like that, trying to throw someone open or lead them into an area. But that ball needed to be thrown with a lot more conviction. As a result, it's an easy interception.
L.A. readies for its next possession. They'll start at the 40, so great starting field position following the interception. Herbert and the Chargers now with a 1st and 10.
At the 40. They started on the ground with Eckler. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Once more, here's Eckler. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. Now it looks like we've got a Bronco that's banged up on the play.
More from L.A. in a moment. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
A shotgun snap for Herbert. Over the middle, and it's caught. Keenan Allen.
And they're going to get this up to midfield.
That pattern and scheme was well defensed on 3rd down. He tried to just sprint from one side of the field to the other, and they got it to him quickly. But no chance at yards after the catch there, and they stop him short.
They'll run for it with Eckler. And he gets this one across midfield for the 1st down to the 46. I love those plays. 4th and 1. That's who wants it more, this time the offense.
Yeah, there's a lot of hooting and hollering in there, right? A lot of contact and a lot of collisions as they try and find some space. Who's going to drop their hips, gain leverage, and move the other side backwards? We saw it there for the offense getting it done.
The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. This is a counter play. Eckler. Room here to run. Past the 20. Touchdown, LA.
With that run, going to put him over 100 yards now for the ball game as well.
Yeah, he's really had his way so far, and that's just more of the same right here. All he needs, just a little crease, and off he goes.
McManus now for the extra point. And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17. A drive summary that time, 5 plays.
And it's Austin Eckler who finishes things off with a touchdown run.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away.
Fields it right around the goal line. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Now a 1st down carry. It's Williams. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
Now Wilson. Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down.
Chris Rumph
coming in for that outside linebacker spot, and he buries him for a loss of 7.
It's 3rd and long now for Wilson and the Broncos after that.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. 3rd and long. It's Wilson. And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a hole. The decision to tuck and run gets him 3, but that's not enough. Now it's 4th.
I certainly like what he did right there because he smartly wanted to avoid forcing anything downfield because nothing appeared to be open. Nice harmless slide there to avoid the big hit. and he gets a small gain on the play.
Flushed out right, and he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. The Broncos unable to convert here on fourth, and the Chargers will get the football back in excellent field position. On the give, this is Eckler, and very little there. He might have gotten a yard. Yeah, I think he got a yard to the 41. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. A handoff, it's Eckler, and the lane closes up quickly as he'll get about 3 down to the 38.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces, and I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
It goes as a gain of 6, and it's a first down. They'll try the right side with Eckler. And he's able to work his way down inside the red zone to the 19-yard line. 132 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Now Eckler. He'll get forward for 3 down to the 16-yard line.
Let's give a lot of credit to the offensive line. They've been able to move the ball really well on the ground the entire game, and while that wasn't a huge one, that's okay. They'll take them in short, steady bursts.
He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line. The Chargers on 3rd down. They've hit 4 of 7. This will be 3rd and 15. Two minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. They've got a 3rd down now as they look for one more first down to help salt this one away. A tall task ahead of them here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll only get this to the 17, well shy of what he needed. That one good for only 6, and it leaves him with a 4th down. The kick by McManus is good, and that will extend their lead even further. Well, ultimately, not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
And able to get this out to the 25. And the football going back over to the Denver Broncos. Well, probably not much that they can do at this point, CD. Down 3 scores late in the 4th quarter. This is going to be a little too much to overcome, you would think.
Yeah, they'll go down swinging, but in the end, I think we saw the writing on the wall a while back because one team was clearly better than the other in this one. And while it didn't quite reach blowout status, I think we knew who was going to win this one well before we got to this stage.
And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. From the 41, Wilson. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
Out route complete to Dulcich. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. Give him 14 yards there and a Denver first down. Throwing again here, Wilson. This pass caught by Hamler. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Wilson. He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game. After the sack on first down, Wilson. And Wilson's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked up by J.C. Jackson.
And the Chargers are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line.
All smiles and high fives on that defensive sideline. That interception will cap off what was truly a tremendous performance.
Yeah, if you can hold a team to 7 points in the NFL, that's the kind of day that you feel really good about. And I do know a few guys are going to think to themselves, held them to 7. If we'd made one more play, could have had our shutout.
Victory formation time for the Chargers. They'll take a knee. So this one's over. It's in the